Hi everyone, today I want to make a video to actually share about few forex pair analysis. So the first one is the AUDUSD. Let me start with AUDUSD. Okay, for AUDUSD, basically the bias is on the downside. Actually you can see from the price action analysis, okay, the price has not break through this resistance point. So basically we are still on lower low lower high patterns. We still bias to the downside, and because we bias to the downside, so we want to actually sell as any resistance areas or levels. Okay, let's zoom into the current price actions. Okay, for the current price action, basically you can see the short-term trend line have been broken, okay, at this point, and we have a near-term resistance level here. Basically the price has been pulled back to the resistance area, okay, the trend line area and the horizontal areas. Okay, so basically we can look for a sell signal at this level. Okay, we can actually look for a bearish pin bar, okay, a clear bearish pin bar that clear cut that actually rejected this area, or basically we can wait the price. If let's say the price is not respecting these two resistance point, we can actually wait the price to pull back a little bit outward, okay, to this long-term resistance point. So for this resistance point, actually we have a few rejections here, okay, then we can see it's a strong resistance areas. Okay, so this is the trade ideas for the AUD/USD. Then next we move on to EURUSD. For the EURUSD, in the past 2 weeks, I think I have mentioned that we should look at this EMA 20 and 50. But this week actually I take out the EMA 20 and 50. The reason is because in the recent price action, actually the price doesn't really respect, okay, this EMA 20 and 50. It does not act as in the past. Okay, so in the past we can see the price is actually have multiple rejections from this EMA 20 and 50. So we can see a clear cut set up like this pin bar, so we can trade for this pin bar, and this inside bar breakout is a bearish inside bar breakout. Okay, but in the reasons price action, actually we can see the price very choppy and close above and below the EMA 20 and 50. So I just decided to actually take away of this EMA 20 and 50 level, and the horizontal line basically is more respectable in the past few weeks. Okay, we can see the price actually move down from this area. This is the area that I highlighted 2 weeks ago. Okay, however we can see actually this pin bar is not a perfect bearish pin bar. The reason why I say so is because for a bearish pin bar, we should see the body is only 1/3 of the upper weight of the pin bar. So we can do a test check. Okay, basically can see it's not equal to 1/3. The body is not equal to 1/3. Actually in this scenario, if you would like to look for opportunity, you can actually zoom into 4 hours chart. Okay. In the 4 hour charts, actually last week we have a very clear signals here. So those who would like to wait for a confirmation actually can wait for this bar to close, okay, and enter from this bar. Okay, from here actually can check from here to downside to the down support level, actually got 169 piece. Okay, so it's quite a profitable trade if you enter from this confirmation bars. So in the upcoming days for EURUSD, basically I'm looking at, okay, now the price is actually on a sideways trading, so we can look for this area. But for this bar, actually even though it's a bullish bar, personally I think the rejection momentum is not strong. is just touch on this line, okay, we would like to see strong rejections like this bar have a long wick, okay, that rejected these areas. So the lower wick should be a long lower wick, like will be like this, okay, then rejected and close above. Okay, so we will need to wait and see whether the price actually will move down to this area again, okay, and look for the signals. So this is the euro dollars pair analysis. For the USDJPY, okay, USDJPY basically the price last 2 weeks had break below this support area. So this support area we have few rejections here, 1 2 3 4, okay, and the most recent one is 5 and 6. So this is the level that resistance level that looks strong. If you would like to wait for signals, we can actually wait the price to see the price whether will further go up to this level and wait for and look for a sell signal here. But if you look at the most recent price action is like we have a short-term downtrend. So this is an area that we can also look for sell signals. The same things are actually compared to my last 2 videos. I think the price doesn't really move back to the EMA. That's why I also removed the EMA. It's not really respect the EMA 20 and 50, okay. So I think no point that we show the EMA 20 and 50, so I decided to take out. Okay, for the horizontal ones, we will look at these areas. For the horizontal, we will look at these areas. Okay, so the most recent, maybe we can look for this downtrend. Okay, downtrend trend line areas. Okay, so let's wait for the next. I think tomorrow candles opens, we'll have a candle form here. Let's say it's form an inside bar and eventually break out of the low of this mother bar, then we should see the price will further goes down to maybe this level. Okay, maybe this level. So keep a close eyes on this pair, okay, for the next coming days. Then the next will be USDCAD. Okay, USDCAD the same. The price has been on a sideways trading since March, okay, until now, and we can see the most recent level that we can actually look for is actually 1.4226 and 1.3877. so we can actually wait for the price. Okay, for this level I think it's quite obvious. Okay, so we have multiple touch here, 1 2 3 4. Okay, for these supports, and on the resistance side we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 touches. So these are the 2 areas that we can actually look for buy and sell. Then we move on to Euro AUD. Okay, for the Euro AUD, actually I want to highlight is entering into a long-term major support areas. Okay, these support areas basically need to goes back to last year August 2019 August. We can see the price actually have 1 rejection, 2 rejections, and 3. Then the most recent also rejected at the same areas. Okay, so what we can do here is like we can wait for inside bar. Okay, the perfect setup will be the inside bar and wait for the bar inside bar. Actually, then we can wait for a bullish breakout. So we can actually wait for things will be like this. Okay, then we wait the inside bar to form. After that we wait for the inside bar to be breakout to the top side, so to see a bullish breakout and also bullish reversal setup. Okay, so this is the things that we can look for Euro AUD. Okay, Then the last one will be GBPJPY. Okay, GBPJPY also the same. The opportunities will be appear in the coming days, I guess. Okay, because I have highlighted. Okay, first I have a bearish view. Okay, on this bar. Sorry, on this pair. So we can see actually price are still on lower low, lower high patterns. Okay. So it might goes down at this level. Okay, so we have a short bias on this pair, and the price actually in the last Fridays they pull back into a previous support term resistance, and this support basically look quite strong, as I can see have a multiple rejections in the past 2 weeks. Okay, if we extend to okay, if we extend to the early April, okay, we can see early April actually this 4 1 2 3 4, this 4 bar actually form a support base also. So the most reason we can see the most obvious one is these 3 rejections. Since the price has actually closed below all these rejections, we should actually give a view, okay, a bearish view on this pair. Okay, for this pair basically it's the same. Even though we have a short upper wick but the big bullish body, so we won't trade these candles because it's not show any sellers are in control. There's 2 ways we can actually wait or do. So the first one is to wait for inside bar and wait the mother bars to be break below, close below the one mother bars. Okay, you will need 2 candlestick at least. Okay, this is the first option. Second option is to actually goes to the lower time frame, 4-hour time frame, to actually look for sell signals. Okay, basically in the 4-hour time frame almost the same. Okay, we can see inside bar form. So for this inside bar is quite tricky. Okay, for inside bar actually we can see things is like can break above or break below. So if break above is the trend continuations. Okay, if break below is actually the reversal. So in this case we will only look for the reversal but not the trend continuation, because of the long term on the daily time frame short bias or bearish bias. So these are all the trade analysis and idea for the upcoming days. Thanks everyone.